What's up, everybody? Welcome into the Doobie Den, and tonight is your weekly Rev X's wrestling review. We are checking out, or recapping, I should say, the 8/22 edition of WWe Smackdown. We're also going to recap Raw and go over some other news and stuff that's broke during the week. So, that being said, I'm Buddha With me, as always, my co-host MJ Hat. And Hat, man, what a week of wrestling it's been, huh?
Oh man, I'm telling you, there's been a lot of big news this week and a lot of fake news. So you got to be careful what you're actually listening to.
I agree.
So, as per the usual, I guess you want me to do the raw bit.
Well, yeah.
Um, all right. So Io Sky defeated Raquel Rodriguez 1-on-1. There was some Warrior interference there. Uh, Judgment Day defeated Dragon Lee and Mr. Iguana. He's got an iguana, in case you didn't know.
Yeah.
Uh, we got a Naomi segment where she let loose. I'm not going to use the term relinquish because she did not relinquish
She
it.
did. No,
She
she
let
did.
it go. No. Wait a minute. She did not relinquish it to a WWE official. She laid it flat on the ring. Okay. Naomi is pregnant. Congratulations to Naomi and Big
Yes.
Jim as the bloodline continues on.
But look, I'll give
That
Naomi some credit, man. She put some language behind her promo on Monday night, and it was impressive. Talking about being Big Jim and Netflix and chill and shit like that was good entertainment, guys.
I absolutely was enjoying it. Um, So from there, sorry, Becky beat Natalia, and then what's her name? Maxine, is that right?
Yeah,
Maxine.
yeah.
Okay, Maxine tried to pull her off, and then she also she took a little bit of a beating. Um, then she got beat by Nikki. Let's see, Jey Uso won the Extreme Rules match over Braun Breaker and a fuck ton of interference. But the most interesting thing I felt like on this Monday's Raw is the Bailey character change. Can we talk about that for a second?
I'm not.
She,
Why is she hearing voices? That's what I want. That's what I want to understand.
I think that the story that they're trying to portray here is that Bailey is slowly starting to lose her mind from being the role model and the hugger and the sweet, innocent. I mean, she tried the heel gimmick once before, it didn't work for her. I think they saw that the crazy bit was working for Naomi, and
Okay,
I
can we
think
touch
they're
on
going
that
to
a little
rub it
bit?
off on Bailey.
Her
Sure.
heel run was the best work she ever done. Was also when she was
Who?
able to hold the WWE Women's Championship for as long as she did. She was heel when she done that.
Bailey?
Yeah, she was
I,
running
I
around with
agree.
Sasha.
I agree.
Like,
But she's okay. What I'm trying to say is that she's left the heel gimmick behind. She went
mhm.
back to being a babyface over a slow period of time. It wasn't like an instantaneous change.
Mhm.
Um, and I think that they're realizing that and they're trying to go back to the heel character. That's what I'm saying.
And I think that I mean, think about it. When Becky Lynch left, she was a face. When she comes back,
Mm-hmm.
she's a heel. And she's playing this damn heel
Mm-hmm.
character pretty damn good, as we found out tonight.
Absolutely.
So, I mean,
Absolutely. I'm a firm believer in Becky.
it could
Becky
be
2
done.
baby.
It could be done, but I don't think that they need to go like the ding dong approach again with like when the role model thing first came out, it was a heel character because
Sure.
it was after right after she done the hugging bit and blah blah blah, and when she came back with Dakota Kai and Io Sky as damage control, she was a heel and eventually went face. Like, so I can see her eventually turning heel again. I don't know who she's really going to
Yeah.
turn on because, well, I mean, she's kind of burned every bridge that she's got. So Lyra maybe. I don't really see a point for that, but Lyra maybe.
Yeah. It'll be Lyra because there's not really anybody else open to work with right now. I mean, I guess I guess she could work with Rhea and Bianca, but because Bianca's due back any day, so there
Weekend
is
shout out,
some
right?
flexibility. I mean, yeah.
Okay. Okay.
Is it about the interview?
Yeah, I'm going to take over the next part.
Now go ahead.
We're going to talk
That was
about
all I had for Raw.
WrestlePalooza, which is going to be the first big event on ESPN. Is September 20th, which is your birthday?
No,
That's my
your
brother's
brother's.
birthday. Fuck!
Yeah.
Never, ever. Oh my god, for as long as I can remember, guys, I can never get their fucking birthdays right. They're 2 days apart. One's the 20th, one's the 22nd. I never get it right. So anyway, yeah.
That's correct.
WrestlePalooza, again, ESPN's first like WrestleMania for them, I guess, is September 20th. So I can't wait to start hearing build up for that. That's going to be interesting wording. Saturday night's
Man.
main event is only going to be on Peacock.
Yep.
So that's all
Yep.
they got out of this. They had all PLEs making hella money, and then they're like, "Oh, we'll take Saturday night main event. We're good."
No, it really wasn't up to them. As far as my understanding, ESPN is paying WWE for their PLEs.
Right.
So
However,
where WWE was paying to broadcast on Peacock.
right.
That's the
However,
difference.
Peacock did not get out of this as bad as I thought they were going to. As we've seen tonight, there was a commercial that the NBA would be broadcast exclusively again on Peacock, which is awesome because they have the best fucking music ever with the like, oh my god, like everybody knows that song is what I'm saying.
Okay.
So like they get it back.
However,
Okay.
as of right now, Peacock is still going to have all the NXT shows.
Mm-hmm.
They are going to have the library, the year-to-year library.
Yeah.
And I believe that they're also going to get all the Saturday night main event moving forward.
Okay. Well, I mean, that's cool. They at least get to keep something out of it.
That's my understanding of what I've been reading online.
And as far as a mainstay streaming service, I think that WWE done really well with Peacock. I'm sure that Peacock. Sure. Oh, hi Nova. I'm sure that Peacock done really well with the WWE movement. However, WWE is a globally branded company. They're always going to be looking for the bigger bucks, and I'm sure that ESPN can give them a hell of a lot more than what Peacock can. Now, I could be wrong, and there could be more money there than I know, but ESPN has been like a globally launched thing for many, 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 many decades.
Okay, it's a new streaming service, though, that ESPN is offering for $29.99 a month.
No,
which is
well,
outrageously priced.
Sure, okay. Just
go ahead.
Just to tell you, if you have cable, you don't pay for that shit.
Yeah, if you have cable. Some of us don't have cable.
I understand. Just saying, those of us that do have cable, when I got on my streaming service earlier, it popped up and said if you had ESPN or if you had Spectrum, which I do, ESPN is now included. So, yippee! I don't pay for that shit. But I mean, I do, but included with my cable plan, I guess is how you want it.
Just on a personal note, I think I'm going to be able to access it without having to pay for it, but there are going to be people out there who can't.
Oh yeah,
so
no doubt. Yeah, and the fact that you got to pay $30 a month just to watch something once. I mean, look, forgive me for saying it like this, but welcome to the 90s, guys.
Yeah, right.
We paid $50 a month for a pay-per-view to watch wrestling. So we know what this is about. And we done it. So yeah, like I can't really say I'm upset about that. I feel as though that's a good thing. They needed to make more money, and this is an opportunity for them to do that. Moving on though, we get to the Shayna Baszler interview. If you haven't watched that, guys, like Hat got me on it, and I watched it. It was very, very good. And yes, we got a shout out for QO Spades, which is Queen of Spades, which is Shayna Baszler's actual Twitch channel. Big fan. So happy to give you a shout out. I know we're nothing, but every little bit counts. So if you're a wrestling fan, that is Shayna Baszler's actual Twitch. Go give her a follow. Hey, tell her she came from the Doobie Den. Maybe she'll give us a little bit of love.
Speaking of the Doobie Den, let's get sidetracked for a minute.
Oh yeah.
Take a look on the wall next to Buddha's head.
Yes, sir.
There is a nice big Ice Wolf delivered
Yes.
mouse pad that he has graciously put on the wall in the
Yes.
shot.
It is so
we can
big.
support
The
Doobie Den,
Yes.
ladies and gentlemen.
I hope that my fucking headset don't pop out. Hold on, I will turn around and show y'all the Doobie Den. The Doobie Den.
Yeah.
And you probably see my ass shake. I don't care. But we also have the front. The Revolution X looks so good.
Boom.
Like it turned out so well, guys. These will be. These are on Hat Shop already. They will be on my shop as soon as it becomes live. And he's going to put his fourth wall in there like that. All right, let's go. So make sure, guys, if you want some merch, want some Rev X merch with the Doobie Den on it, this is a mouse pad. Again, it is a mouse pad, but it is huge. It is 18 by 18. Or sorry, it's 18 by 16. That was it. But it is huge. It takes up a good space on the wall, guys. But it looks awesome up there. We are the Doobie Den.
It's as big as a notebook.
I mean, no, it's bigger than a notebook. Bigger than a notebook. It is the size of a decent laptop.
Okay. Let's talk about Chris Jericho. This is the one I specifically wanted to do. Yes, we have to.
Go ahead.
To all the people reporting that Chris Jericho is open to working with WWE, I'm sure that he is. I'm not saying he's not. But I'm going to tell you that Instagram is not a reliable news source. Just because the man double-clicked something does not mean you can take it at word value. Okay?
What did he do? Double-clicking it? It was a like or something?
It's a like on a post about him being open to work with WWE. I'm sure he is. His contract is coming up.
Okay.
It is coming up. So it's possible that we see him in the 2026 Royal Rumble.
Okay, that's fine. But I mean, okay. So are we talking like he's going to come back and get some big run like Cena's having now? Sure. Why not? Do that once a year. Come on. Like, tell me.
People are talking like Cody.
Cody. Hell no. No, he ain't going to get that kind of treatment coming back. Him and Triple H are not the best of friends. I'm sorry, but Cody and Triple H are the best of friends. Like, just saying. So, no, I do not see Chris Jericho coming back and getting the Cody treatment. No. Go ahead.
December 13th, okay, is Cena's retirement match. That is the concrete date that has been set. It will be at a Saturday night's main event on Peacock.
Okay.
So I don't know if that's the last Saturday night's main event that they're going to have because officially the year ends right there, right?
Yeah,
I don't know if they're continuing it into 2026.
Right.
So that's the last one of 2025 anyway.
Gotcha.
That may be when we retire Saturday night main event and John Cena. I don't know. Also, for those of you trying to keep track, and I know we haven't even got to SmackDown yet. Here we are 20 minutes in, 30 minutes in.
16.
Raw. Almost 20. Raw this coming Monday is at 3 p.m. Eastern if you're from the States, okay? So be aware that it's going to be on television earlier this week.
I'm just going to go ahead and tell you now, if there's a recap for Raw next Friday night, it's probably going to be me watching like a top 10 and just telling you from there. I ain't watching Raw until 3 o'clock during the day. I'm busy at that time.
I'll do what I normally do. So.
All right, guys. You got that. Okay, so let's go ahead and get into SmackDown because, like I said, we're already about 20 minutes in, which is okay. We had a lot to cover. It's been a very busy week in wrestling. So SmackDown comes to us tonight from Dublin, Ireland, and to start out the show, we get hometown woman Becky Lynch coming out. She starts out sweet, turns sour real quick. You know, she's the Sour Patch Kid right now, basically. She tells the crowd that they don't deserve to be on TV. And again, guys, this is her hometown crowd, which they do that with everybody. So I mean, it's nothing new. And I have a funny feeling. I'll wait till I get to the end of this. But she says that she is their hero, and she really just works on some hometown heat. Tiffy finally makes her way out, and then followed by Nia Jax, and then followed by Jade Cargill. You know you can't get one without all of them. I really thought Nikki Bella would be the one to come out, so I was kind of shocked tonight to see that they made this what they did. We get a small little brawl though, and then Nick Aldis comes out and tells us that it's going to be Tiffy and Jade Cargill, even though they're opponents in a week, tagging up to take on the team of Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. So let's touch on this. Go ahead.
Nia's been on SmackDown the past 2 weeks, has she not?
Yeah.
Okay. I'm not thrilled about seeing Nia Jax come back, but it is about time for her to be back on main roster. I am
Yeah,
not a
put
Nia
her
Jax
ass back
fan.
down. Let her have fun with Lash for a little bit. Is what I say.
Yeah, I'm
Or
right there with you.
some of the girls down there. There's a lot. Let her and fucking Jada Parker go at it. I'd love to see that. Jada Parker whipped Nia Jax's ass any day, hands fucking down.
Right.
But anyway,
No
guys,
argument from me, sir.
let's touch on the. I have this funny feeling. So I have this funny feeling that during Becky's promo tonight, she kept mentioning Lyra Valkyria. Okay. So I got this funny feeling that Nikki and Becky will fight at Clash in Paris, and I have this wild feeling that Lyra will be the one to make Becky lose that title to Nikki. That's
It's
kind of where
very
my
possible.
that's where my possibilities of realm is right now.
Yeah. I think Lyra's going to get involved too.
Uh,
100%, actually.
we'll have to see, but I would think if Becky drops the title, she's probably not going to drop it clean to Nikki. Like
No.
she'll drop it, but there'll have to be interference for that to look right. Anyway, guys, backstage, Fraxium stops Mello on the way out to the ring, tells him watch out for the Miz. Mello actually defends the Miz, but I caught something in that yeah, we know that a turn is coming, but the thing that caught me
Any
tonight
day.
is Mello saying that Miz thinks he's smarter than everybody and just giving him that like death stare. Mello knows what's up. Melo's going to turn when he needs
Yeah.
to. He done the same thing to Trick in NXT. What makes you think he's not going to do it to the Miz now? I mean, just being honest, guys. So anyway,
I honestly,
go ahead.
I'm surprised it hasn't happened yet.
It will soon. I feel as though it will soon. Oh, there's little man. What's up, buddy? But anyway, match one,
Hey,
guys,
man.
was Mello Don't Miz against Motor City Machine Guns. This match, guys, just was not very exciting. It was very boring, mostly. And Miz ends up picking up the win again, following Carmelo doing all the work and him getting the victory over it.
Which is standard. It's standard practice.
It is.
Sorry, I had to.
Oh, you're
I'm
good.
getting kicked here. I had to.
You're all right. Backstage segment with Big Jim, Sami Zayn, and Solo and the MFTs, where Solo tells Big Jim that he's got his blessing to name him after his favorite uncle, Uncle Solo. And Sami Zayn tells him, hey, instead of worrying about, naming other people's babies, you better be worried about me taking that title. And that's going to lead us into match 2 that Hat's going to take over here.
All right. So match number 2. Sorry.
Right.
Little one's making me do things. Charlotte Flair versus Piper Niven. Okay. This, honestly, and I'm going to say this about the whole show, this show was kind of hard to focus on. It really didn't grab my attention at any point except maybe the Cena segment and maybe the tag match. But we're talking about match number 2. Match number 2, Charlotte gets decimated after interference from Chelsea Green and takes a Piper driver for the 3. That's literally all I wrote about this.
I will say that, like, if we have a shock of the night, this is definitely it.
Yeah, this is the one that no one saw coming. Sure,
I wouldn't see Charlotte Flair dropping to like a quote unquote jobber like Piper Niven right now. Like I can't say that I see that. Especially with Alexa getting
She's
a
a
win over
baby.
her next week. Or last week, sorry.
She is a brand new babyface, so babyface is going to start losing.
That's fair.
Just saying. Then we get Michin in the back, who comes face to face with Julia and Kiana James. Says she doesn't mind going through Kiana to get to Julia for a U.S. title shot. What's the problem?
I feel as though like Julia has done absolutely zilch for that title.
She's not. She's not even defended it. I don't think. Has
But
she?
here's the yeah, I think she has. She's definitely defended it, like retained against Zelina. Zelina got her rematch, and I feel as though she's took on somebody else too. But what I was gonna say to that is I feel as though they're trying to kind of run again what they did in NXT, and that was Julia winning the North American, or no, sorry, she had the NXT title. Stephanie ended up with the North American title. They went title for title, with Stephanie ended up winning because Stephanie was the better of the two. So I feel as though that like they're trying to rekindle that storyline again, and if so, we'll see what happens. I guess he's went away, so sorry y'all hear the music.
I'm right there with you, man. Like I can't. I find trouble getting behind the mid card women's division on SmackDown, mainly just because there's nothing exciting happening.
It's fair.
Sorry, I'm tending to a young one.
You may want to turn that down a little bit because it's taking over you.
What is?
Whatever he's watching. Like loud and clear, bro. Loud and clear, I can hear that. Sing a song.
Seriously, why can you hear that?
I
bet I know why. Hold on. Hold on. That's on me. There we go.
Now I hear you twice.
Not sure what happened there.
I don't know why I hear you twice.
Did you mute me in Discord?
Probably not.
No, you didn't.
No, I didn't. Now I did.
That means that none of my audio has come out on your screen, sir.
You're still coming out twice to me.
All right, maybe it did. I shouldn't be coming out twice.
Say something.
Something.
Okay. I'm not sure. My wife looks like she's about to pass out over here.
And then we got you in the audience. Am I doubled right now? Can you hear me twice? No. Okay. Okay.
I guess it's just me. That's okay though. We can get through it.
All right.
Get back on track here, guys. We actually, before we get to that, we have the John Cena whole promo. He comes out. He don't even get to speak before Logan Paul comes out. Logan rants for 5 minutes just for John to shut him down with 23 matches versus 23 years of service, which I thought that was the most epic of lines. Segment ends with an attitude adjustment, or an AA. We know it, old school wise as the FU. So anyway, note on this, during this little promo of Cena's, something was said to the minds of great people coming up that are going to be champions. And y'all know, if you've been on this enough, that I love Dominic Mysterio. I think he's a great character. I think he's a great worker. And apparently he is making good strides with the right people, because John Cena put his name in his mouth first when he started talking about future greats and stuff like that. And I'm telling you guys, I could not be happier.
It does mean old Dirty Dom's coming up in the world.
I did.
I'll tell you that.
Stream, right? No. Okay. Now say something.
Something.
Oh my God! Hallelujah. Okay.
What'd you do?
I guess it did not mute you, so now it muted you again.
Okay. All right. That's fine. Match number 3. I think that's where we're at, right?
Yeah, it is.
Street Profits taking on the MFTs. This was a solid match. It's a good tag match, but the Street Profits, they always have a good match.
Oh, yeah.
Interference spot by Big Jim and Sami Zayn, leading to the Profits hitting the finish on JC Mateo. It was a backdrop and a frog splash for the dub. Nothing really else to say here. Your thoughts?
I'm kind of surprised they gave it to the faces. Like, I figured the 4-on-2 aspect of it would be great. As you all can see, my wife is back there fucking with my dog. It's great.
I mean, it's technically 4-on-4 now, right?
Oh, I mean, yeah, if they're all out there at once. But, I mean, even so, it's you got to wait on the, you got to wait on the run-ins and this, that, and the other. And you've already got 4 standing out there on 2. Still, still a mismatch. Anyway, guys, getting into match number 4. So let's talk about match number 4 for a second. It was supposed to be R-Truth versus Aleister Black. So Aleister makes his way to the ring. He's getting ready, and R-Truth comes up on the Titantron and says, "My bad. I booked a flight for Dublin. I didn't know there was such place as a Dublin, Georgia, so I got booked for a flight, and I'm in Dublin, Georgia, not Dublin, Ireland. My bad."
Classic truth humor.
It goes,
classic
my bad.
Right there.
So anyway, because of that, he said he had a good buddy that would come and bring, take his spot. So we actually never got a match out of that. What we got was a huge fight between Damian Priest and Aleister Black. They had refs out there and everything. Damian Priest, I would say, probably got the upper hand of this, but they were separated and sent to the back. Drew McIntyre pops up as Logan Paul's coming through the back because he's pissed off that he got AA'd. And McIntyre told him, "Hey, you need to retaliate tonight. Whatever it takes, you need to do so." So we got that. The funniest part to it, Drew McIntyre comes out to cut a little promo after this, right? And he wants an update on the medical of Cody Rhodes, and when they wouldn't say it, he went on about himself and how he deserves to be a champion and this, that, and the other, and only for Randy Orton to show up and just RKO him out of nowhere. I'm not sure where this leads for these two gentlemen, but anytime you see Randy Orton pop up and just fucking destroy somebody with an RKO, it's a beautiful thing.
Especially when it's from out of nowhere.
Yeah, exactly.
So the real match number 4, guys, ended up being the main event. It was the tag team match between Nia Jax and Becky Lynch taking on Tiffany Stratton and Jade Cargill. All in all, this if match number 2 doesn't get match of the night, this one might. I don't know. It's kind of a tough decision because it was kind of just a mid event. Jade and Tiffany were a cohesive unit throughout the thing. Powerbomb to a prettiest moonsault ever to a frog splash for the win. That's about it, man. What did you think of the women tonight?
The women, I mean, the women pulled off better than the men done tonight. Sorry, guys, but hands down, like, no, you said if the second match didn't take it. No, second match was the shock of the night. Wasn't the greatest work from Charlotte or Piper, but a clean victory that Piper gets over Charlotte, and Charlotte's okay with that. That's pretty clean in my book. But that's, again, if we have a shocker of the night, and this will be a first that I can think of, that would be it. As far as it goes, though, match number 4 took the cake tonight. I think all 4 of those women went out there, had a solid match, made up for a lot of the during the rest of the event. Yeah. But what really threw me off was the end of the night. As the credits came up, we see Cena leaving, and Nick Aldis comes out and says, "Hey, we just talked to Brock Lesnar, and about the time he says and Logan Paul shoves him out of the way, decks John Cena with that fucking right hand, and takes off running. So I guess we'll have to wait till next Friday, 2 days before Clash in Paris. Telling you, there's something fishy there, and its name is Brock Lesnar."
Yeah, Brock's probably going to interfere in that match, I would say.
He's
It
either going to
protects Logan
interfere or
Paul.
he says, "Hey, you got 2 days to be ready."
It protects Logan Paul if
It
he
does.
does, man.
It
And
does.
I think that's what it boils down to is protecting both John Cena and Logan Paul.
I agree. But anyway, guys, with that, that is the end of the recap for the evening. I'm going to give this event, I'm sorry, we do by 5, and I'm giving this one a 2 tonight. There was nothing spectacular that went on tonight. The best thing of the night was probably the Cena Logan Paul promo. Best match of the night by far was the women's tag at the end of the night. And yeah, I really don't have much to report for this event, guys. I'm sorry, but this was kind of a letdown event for the last the first to last build to the Clash in Paris.
I
Your
agree.
thoughts?
I think if this was a show that if you had to skip tonight, it's definitely skippable.
Mm-hmm.
Just do the top 10. You don't have to go back and watch all the highlights.
Yeah.
It's not really it's not one of those that you absolutely have to watch. And
Agreed.
now some of the events like Raw was much better this week,
Oh
and
yeah.
I feel like it was a must watch show.
Oh yeah.
Whereas SmackDown just isn't holding up right now, and that kind of breaks my heart because we get to go live after SmackDown,
Yeah.
right?
Right.
Because we're both. I'm busy on Monday nights and can't participate in the review. That's why we wait.
Right.
I just I'm really kind of feeling a vibe like we were doing 4.5s and 4s and then 3.5s. Man, tonight it's a 2.
Yeah, it's
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 a
a 2.
2.
Sorry guys, like tonight was just not impressive. I do want to touch on something before we leave though. On Raw, we got to see a very, very nice heel side of Dom Mysterio. And I don't know if y'all
Yeah,
watched it, but during the on the recap, I don't know if I put it on there. I don't think I did, but I just happened to think about it. But Vikingo decides he's going to get involved in shit that he really didn't need to get involved in. So beside the
no,
but the reason that I wanted to bring this up is we got to see a good dark side of a heel from Dom Mysterio actually looking like he was running the Judgment Day for a second. Like Finn Balor was so impressed with how he handled himself during that because
yeah,
he didn't sugarcoat on Vikingo. He clocked him with the damn title and then he frog splashed the shit out of him. Like
yeah,
he made sure Vikingo knew who Dom Mysterio was. And I'm just saying, Dom just continues, and I know this is somebody that a lot of people are gonna be like, "Are you fucking serious?" Yeah, crazily enough, guys, I really am. I really feel as though as we continue forward, maybe by end of next year, maybe sooner, but I'll say maybe by end of next year just to be conservative. Dom Mysterio
yeah,
will be a big name within WWE. I really feel as though I
yeah.
see him and Logan Paul being on the top of the mountain fighting or fighting maybe their peers, maybe their heroes, maybe the ones they looked up to when they were growing up. But it's an exciting time for wrestling, especially with some young blood coming in that are able to hold their ground.
Yeah, I want to see more expansion. We're about to lose heads,
Yeah,
so I feel like this new generation that's coming up, the Logan Pauls, the Doms, the
Roxanne Perez.
yeah, and
Yeah,
that's another fine example.
yeah,
Um,
yeah. Actually,
that it, they're growing, they're
yeah.
getting better, guys. If you're not seeing it right now, give it just a little bit because WWE has really begun to cook. Now I know the last few years have been this boom period and we're on a downslide, right? I
It
think it's not too
happens.
long. We're moving right back up the hill.
It happens, guys.
I
Like it
see
happens in
good.
anything you watch. Doesn't matter if it's a sport, doesn't matter if it's the wrestling like this, but it happens in everything you watch. And
Absolutely.
what I mean by that is simply you're going to get to a high point if you watch any like TV drama, okay, whether it's a men's show, whether it's a women's show, whether it's Big Brother, whether it's Chicago Fire, whatever you may watch, okay, You have the high points that it gets to, and then you have the really low points or the quote unquote boring era, time era that is there. We are in that time right now, unfortunately, like Hat said. But I feel as though within, like, we're already towards the end of the year, guys. I mean, hell, we're already going into September. We are already
And
fucking going into September, guys. Like, August flew by. Flew by.
isn't that crazy? Isn't that wild?
It is insane. It is definitely insane. However, I think that over time, all the new blood and stuff like that. Yeah, I brought up Roxanne Perez. She's going to be. I see her being a multi-time champion before it's said, done, and
I
over.
agree.
I mean, she's 20. I think she's 24, 23, 24. And I mean, she has already racked up accolades that people breaking in. Jade Cargill is a great example. Jade Cargill, if nobody knows, is close to 40, and people
Yeah,
probably don't know that, but she's close to 40, and she will never hit the accolades that Roxanne Perez has already hit. And
that's correct.
I'm not saying that as a bad thing. I'm not saying that as a ha ha whatever. Jade
No,
broke
it's
into the
fact.
business late. Roxanne broke into it when she needed to early. So
Yeah,
that pays dividends in ways that you all would really, if you just sit and think about it, understand 100%.
sure, sure.
But with that said,
I
guys,
don't know.
go ahead. Uh,
I just one more thing before we disembark here. I
Absolutely.
just want to go ahead and say the women's division
Hmm.
in general,
Hmm.
as a whole, is performing 300 times better than the men's is right now,
Oh,
hands
yeah.
down,
Hands down.
hands down.
The
So
storytelling
please
is 1,000% better on the women's side of things right
get
now than it is the men's.
pay some attention to the women's storylines. They are magnifique where the guys are serving shit on a shingle.
Yep.
I really feel like they are overlooked, and I feel like WWE as a whole, this is the slow part of the year. Let's just wait and bask in the glory that is January to April,
Yep.
because it's coming.
Yep.
We're almost there.
It does keep enough going. From
Hmm.
January to April, people still want to watch the rest of the year to see what that January to April is going to bring. We are probably two suckers of that, but however, we get very involved in the storylines that they write in that other 8 month period that is not January to April. But with that being said, guys, I
Absolutely.
think we're going to cut tonight, and that's going to end the Rev X wrestling review. Again, guys, like we said, a two tonight. Sorry, just wasn't anything really worth like being excited about on this show
Missable.
tonight.
Missable.
Yeah,
Missable.
right, right. This is one like Hat said earlier. If you wanted to skip, trust me, nobody's going to even slap you on the hand for it. It's worth it.
No.
But anyway,
No.
guys, we will be live again as always next Friday night, 10:15 p.m. Eastern time, maybe a little sooner, just depends on how it goes. But right here for another edition of the Rev X Wrestling Review. As always, we welcome you onto the stage if you're on. If you came on before, we thank you. If you want to come on, please just get in the audience, raise your hand. We'll be more than happy to bring you on stage. If you're not watching
If
this
you
live,
uh,
go ahead.
if you guys have wrestling to talk about, right now the thing is, I just want to go ahead and say Friday nights is our wrestling streams. However, Buddha and I both stream. I stream STFC, and Buddha does Rocket League and Fortnite primarily. He does other things too. I think tonight you've got a Frag Punk stream in
We are
about
doing
what,
Frag
30
Punk.
minutes?
Yeah. About half an hour. We're gonna
So,
get some
guys,
sun,
come
get
back,
some
check
buddies together, and yeah, we're gonna have some Frag Punk fun tonight.
check Buddha out in 30 minutes. Check me out tomorrow, and yeah, that's it. That's all I got. So,
All right,
guys, we
guys.
want to thank y'all for tuning in.
Yep.
Good.
On behalf of
Good.
myself, Buddha Fire, that's MJ Hat. We want to thank you all for coming in as always. Like I said, if you're here, hop in the stage with us. If you're not here, if you're on YouTube, drop us a comment down below in the video. Let us know what you'd like to see or what you'd like to talk about. We're all for it. But anyway, until next time, guys, I'm Buddha Fire. That's Hat. We are Rev X, and we will catch you on the flip side later. Peace out.
Later.